And now, Politics with Vulgarity, with your host, Jay Cotto. What's going on, my people? Happy Friday. And I hope everyone, and I repeat, everyone had a great week. I hope you finished work. I hope you were able to do what you had to do, make your money. You know what I'm saying? I hope you guys actually had a great week. I'm Jay Cotto, your host for Politics with Vulgarity. And of course, we will be getting into world news. We will be spitting politics. And of course, for some reason, if you're not able to use some vulgarity, I'm here for you. Definitely. Just want to start off by saying thank you to all the contributors on the channel there who have been contributing to the channel, keeping your channel real as it can be. Thank you very much. Of course, if you take a look later on, or if you look into the description box if you're on YouTube, you will see that there is also a Cash App, which is $, The Boxing Jedi. So if you want to contribute there, or PayPal.me/JCotto Fight Page, you're more than welcome to. These algorithm fucks, they play with a lot of motherfuckers. But just want to say I had an interesting fucking week. A lot of things have shown themselves to the point that we actually see some truths. We definitely are seeing some truths. A lot of institutions are being canceled, which is a good wake up. It's a good wake up simply because, when we don't listen to institutions that try to, regulate our lives the way they want to regulate them, and it's more than likely that you're saying to yourself, hey, we don't have to listen to these fucking maniacs, because these maniacs are the ones that are actually trying to tell us how to live. Mass mandates and all that stuff. But if you take a good look at it, a lot of these motherfuckers don't even know what they're speaking about. A lot of these guys don't know how to hold themselves. And mind you, these are the guys that went to school and spent all that money on their education only, and I repeat, only to have the average Joe who didn't have enough money for education to actually be more correct than they are? Wait a minute, wait. You mean to tell me that the guy I grew up on the corner with drinking 40s and blunts has more knowledge on politics and more knowledge on the field of any of these fucking so-called professionals do? Somebody needs to ask for a fucking refund. Somebody needs to get their fucking college tuition back and pay the Pell program and everything else that you fucking guys have been doing simply because this education system really fucking sucks. What's going on, Mazerus, my brother? Hey. Now let's start with your politics with vulgarity. The left now supports pro-life. Yeah. They support pro-life all of a sudden. More placating is what I call it. The irony of this shit. It's all placating. Before, you had AOC and them dressed all in white talking about 9-month or last term abortions. You had a whole bunch of these fucking crazy motherfuckers out here. Just kill the babies. It's a woman's right. It's her body. Okay, let me explain something to you. And I've always been pro-life. And especially these women that come out here with the, it's my body, it's my decision. First of all, you've already made the decision to keep this baby. So if you made the decision to keep this baby, it is no longer your body. It is that baby's body. Your baby. That's right. That's right. You have forfeited your motherfucking body, okay, to the child as a fucking 10-month or 9.5-month stay of a human skinned condominium. Yeah, the baby's chilling in a condo. So There's nothing that the left is actually doing with this except for trying. And I want you to take it. This is why I say the irony. This is why I need you to look at now. So all of a sudden, when we on the right or in the middle or we're with Trump or we're with life itself, with the normal people, we were here and we were actually saying that killing babies at full months or ninth, well, the last term, it's fucked up, right? And they were all against it. Oh, but since Biden and them fucked up, now they want to say that this is a right thing to do. You know, any way you look at this, you can tell that the left, the Democrats, the crazy fucking liberals that out there, not all liberals, even the fucking rhinos, they're just proving us and they're proving Trump and they're proving the whole MAGA movement correct. That everything we stood on is correct. It's funny on how now they're trying to pull it out like a rabbit out of a fucking hat. Like if it's some magic trick. Hey, guess what? Ta-da! We say it's okay to be pro-life. Right. Right. Like we're supposed to fall for this shit. Listen, it's placating. They placated to the Latinos. They placated to the Black Americans with this George Floyd and the rest of this shit. Because really, where were they for Trayvon Martin? Right. They're placating. And that's exactly what this shit is. What's up, Khalil? TJ Call, my brother, what's going on? It's this here is on some shit where we can actually say, and we already do it, but every single day, if not every single day, every 2 to 3 days, they show that the right or the MAGA movement or the real Americans were correct on what we were saying while you motherfuckers were destroying our fucking country. So Biden can comment on abortion, but we can't. Let me explain something to the rest of you fucking crazy people. What's going on, but free? Let me explain something to you crazy people out there. You know, the transsexuals, the transformers, the transtestes. Let me explain something to you. Men can't give birth. Okay? They can fucking they can do a uterus transplant into a man, which is what they're thinking about doing. Men cannot give birth. At the same time, women do not have chests. Henceforth, one cannot chest feed. What is it with all these terms now? You can chest feed? First of all, women do not have a chest. They have breasts. So men can't give birth and women do not have a chest. They have breasts. Henceforth, they are to breastfeed. So the whole thing here with these lefties is simply this. If the color black is black, if the color red is red in reality, the color black is their black, which would probably be, probably be blue and purple, and they'll call that black. Our red is red in reality, but in their fucking little dem world, their crazy little world, red would possibly be pink and maybe a magenta. Makes no fucking sense. What's up, Philip Carr? It makes no sense. It makes no sense. So now the left supports the pro-life movement, which we all know it's placating. And now they have these labels where they're calling women birthers. Yeah, they're calling women birthers. So let me ask you guys that are calling women birthers. Does that name, does your mother, your aunt, your grandmother fall into that category as well? Or are they someone special because they're on your side? Huh? In the words of Omar in Scarface, Dígame! Huh? Explain that to me. Right. We're not going to get a word. We're not going to get not one fucking word. It's all right. It's all right. Now, do not rely on the media or other institutions that are falling, like the CDC, the AMA, so on and so forth. You know why I say this? Because the CDC, the AMA, and every other stupid motherfucker corporation that's out there cannot, and I repeat, they cannot get their shit straight. They don't know whether to cancel a certain fucking medication that's going to combat COVID 19. Yet the Food and Drug Administration have not passed any of these fucking shots. Or should I say jabs, right? Of this vax. But they're quick to tell us it's safe. How? How? How is it safe? You guys have never, ever, ever, ever even proven to us that it is. You just say, yeah, take that. But everything that's going to help a victim of COVID 19, right? You want to take it away. You want to say, hey, don't take that medicine. It's not approved. Okay? If that's not approved, and we shouldn't take that medicine that's actually going to kick COVID's ass, how in the highest fuck with fucking angelic wings can you fucking sit there and tell us Americans that it's okay to take this fucking jab? Anybody? Anybody from the left wanna explain that? You can't. You can't. I think the people that believe you are just the people that are on that side, your side. Over here on the right, the moderates in the middle, headed towards the right, we don't believe you, even with more people. The media, definitely, Maze, fallen institution. So they'll tell us exactly what we've seen. All these fucking faggot ass fact checkers that are straight to come the fuck out of the woodworks and tell us Biden wasn't looking at his watch while the soldiers were being transferred in. Oh no. Why don't you explain that to the Gold Star families, you fucking cock gobblers? Why don't you explain this to us, you fucking faggots? Why don't all of you stand up in a line, right? One behind the other, and I'll sit on the desk, I'll do like Crowder, prove me wrong, and explain this to me. Explain it to me one by one, because all of you would just sound the same with the same excuse, and which is not permissible. You sons of bitches in the media, and all you faggot fact checkers love to say that the shit that's really going on is not going on, but the shit that you conjure up is what's going on. Bro, bitches, faggots, transtesticles, all of you fucking ridiculous people. Do you not know that we are watching? Do you not know that we have eyes? Do you not fucking know that you're fucking recorded and played back on a constant with your contradictions? Do you not know that we were taught? I don't know about you fucking Kool-Aid in the hair fucking faggots, you pussy hat wearing motherfuckers, but you gotta understand, we see things. We have been taught to use our fucking judgment. You guys have no judgment, and when you do use your judgment, the judgment is filthy. These fallen institutions, from the media to the CDC to the AMA, even the FBI, even the CIA, it's starting to feel like Rockwell in this motherfucker, huh? I always feel like somebody watching me. Tell me it's just a dream. Ooh. Right? This is exactly what it's looking like. It's looking like we can't trust nobody. It's looking like all these agencies that once fed us all of the information and news that we were going by can no longer be trusted. Or could they have ever been trusted? See, this is the question. This is the fucking question. Every news story that has been major news, that has made certain histories, can we actually sit here and say, yeah, they were telling the truth, and only come to find out that everything's scripted? That everything that's going on in the world, everything that's going on, every fucking thing has been directed and written by these motherfuckers. What's up, Fuego? So we look at all of these fallen institutions. And when you look at these fallen institutions, this is just one big fucking movie. And speaking of Hollywood, California, Larry Elder. Actual facts, what's going on, brother? Larry Elder is shaking the shit out of Newsom to his core. And the racist lefts, or should I say leftists, they're all gathering their little riches, all their money, in order to try to get Elder out. Guess what? It won't work. Because the libtards that were once libtards, the people that were so far left, California was turned red. This is the proof. This is how you know your elections were stolen. When you have all of these blue states that were once against everything, but are now saying Trump was right, that are now saying these states have been turned red. This is the proof. Remember I told you? Watch these motherfuckers. Watch their actions, and you will see. You will see. Now, Larry Elder, this man, a black man, a black American, very educated. Yes, he's a conservative. Does it matter? Because what matters to me is he sees and he has been observing everything that's been going on, and especially with all these mandates and all this fucking pandemic. He was totally against that. He's one of us. He has been fighting Newsom till the fucking death. And all of these leftists, all of them, all they want to do is gather their money because they think that money can buy people the fuck out. Yeah, weak people. It can't buy out the truth, can it? No, it can't. It can't buy out the truth. This is why Newsom is on the way out. And the people from California want him the fuck out. They want him out so bad that they've been rallying with signs all over California. Newsom must go. Newsom, understand this. Larry Elder is fucking you up right now. And I'm going to tell each and every fucking Democrat right now, right motherfucking now, come time for elections for 2022, you guys don't stand a chance. No Democrat stands a chance. None of you Democrats. Well, there are some, but I'll get to them motherfucking placating scumbags. There have been none of you Democrats that have actually stood up and said, hey, this is fucking wrong. You all went along with it. And the ones that are doing it now, the ones that are like, oh yes, this is wrong. I think we should stop the mask mandates. We need to stop it. No, 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 no. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Pump your motherfucking brakes. You know why you need to pump your motherfucking brakes, you fucking scumbags? Because now you're only placating in order to get the vote. You think that, oh, people from the right are going to be like, oh, he's with us. He's with us. Like a bunch of open lobbyists. He's with us. And like everybody's going to fucking vote. Like everybody's going to say, oh, yeah, they were wrong once. Yeah. No, no, no. We see what you're doing. Every Democrat has lost the race in 2022 and most definitely in 2024. There is no Democrat that is going to be on the ballot that's going to win. Yeah, they'll get a couple of votes here and there, but they'll get the couple of votes here and there from the people that still just want to hold on to their motherfucking leaders. What's up, Antifa did it? The reason why you can't be right wing and wear a mask is because if you wear a mask, you basically have folded to the pandemic, which is not fucking real. And if you don't really know the answer to that, Mister Did It, you should do your research before you come on here and ask those questions. What's up, Mike D? Because we all know that the numbers are not matching, and all the numbers have been conjured. People that have been dying of diabetes, heart attacks, strokes, cancer, they all those numbers have been turned to COVID. Biking accidents, car accidents. Really? Really? COVID causes a motorcycle accident. It causes heart attacks, causes your diabetes to go up. Yeah, high blood pressure. Hmm, it's fucking weird. Then they've got this variant. This is why I said the CDC and the AMA, they're all falling apart because they have nothing to stand on. Get the jab. It's going to protect you and the others. Come to find out, you can catch this so-called deadly variant, and you still can kill motherfuckers with the jab. So which one is it? This is why we don't wear a mask. And I'm sorry that you have to work where you work as to wearing a mask, and that's kind of fucked up, especially if you've been forced to vax, because you should tell these people, what difference does it make if I'm unvaxxed or vaxxed? You're still going to fucking get sick, and you're still going to be a super spreader. Mind you, this is what the left calls people that are unvaxxed, but yet now they're calling people that have gotten vaccinated super spreaders. Makes no fucking sense. And I'm very sorry that you have to be at work wearing that. I just hope that you didn't get jabbed. And if you did get jabbed, I'm sorry for that too. Because a lot of jobs out here have been fucking mandating and threatening people. Well, if you don't get vaxxed, you can't work. This is where I would come in and tell them, well, if I get vaxxed, a lot of people still aren't going to be able to work because they're going to get sick anyway. So if I do get vaxxed, you stand on nothing. You make no sense. And I know I'm right. You know you're right. These people have no argument. These people just want to rule. That's all they want to do. The left is tripping on so much fucking power right now that they don't know how to handle it. They can't do their fucking jobs. Correctly, that is. Now, more and more parents are standing up to these school teachers, the LGBT activist teachers and the board members, and there have been so many parents that have stood up to the machine and have told all of these board of directors or board of education motherfuckers, have told them all, listen, these are children. You can't get your shit straight with the vaccines and the masks. Your so-called Dr. Fauci has come out and said masks are not good. You don't need them. They're not going to protect. But if you want to feel safe, you can wear 2, 3, or 4 of them. You can wear a fucking face pamper. It's disgusting. And I would like to tell the parents of the children that actually get up here and do what they have to do on that podium in order to tell people this is not cool. Our children shouldn't be forced to wear fucking face pampers. Our children shouldn't be forced to hide smiles. My child that has asthma, this is going to trigger it because they can't hardly fucking breathe. I commend you, parents. You are real parents. Any other parent that's not getting up and doing nothing about this, you can't say anything. If you're going along with it, you can't say anything. Yes, they did, Mike. They said, wear goggles. These guys actually thought that they were fucking Rene Russo and fucking Dustin Hoffman in fucking Outbreak. These motherfuckers wanted us to wear a hazmat suit soon. Oh, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. Thank you for that insight, Mister Did it. Thank you, brother. No doubt. I understand, man, and I really feel your pain, man, because I know wearing them face pampers fuck you up throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? I know it fucks you up, brother. I know, man. Illistio, what's going on, Illistio? Welcome. Yes, that's right. It doesn't. You know, it doesn't. It doesn't work, brother. It doesn't work. And Dr. fucking Fauci, the little fucking scumbag, right? The guy that looks like a deflated, old fucking decrepit testicle with just a little bit of hair on top, right? That's the same motherfucker that said, "You wear one, you don't have to wear one. Wear two, wear five, wear whatever you need to wear." But this fucking frosted Lucky Charms in the face motherfucker does not understand that you are a fucking Hollywood doctor, bro. On top of that, you're a fucking Benedict Arnold to this fucking country, you fucking scumbag. You took some of our money and you did research to weaponize this motherfucker. Uh, can anybody please explain to me, can explain to us exactly why this motherfucker hasn't been arrested yet? Everybody's talking about people on the right, presidents on the right. Oh, da, da, da. We're the corrupt. Right. All of this shit is happening to us and our fucking children and people that we know's children and them and everyone else right in front of our eyes, and we can't do shit about it because the left has all the power. They always have. And the first thing they do, as soon as you expose them, oh, but he's racist towards you. Look. And I've told my fellow black Americans this. They have used your skin. They have weaponized your melanin. You don't believe me? Look at Black Lives Matter. What the fuck did they do? You know, the head correspondents and shit. They're telling you to stay away from white people, don't move into white people's neighborhoods, but then they wind up getting $7, $8 million and buying $3 to $4 million mansions. And guess where? Guess where? Guess where? Guess where, guys? Guess where? In white neighborhoods. My question, if I was a black American to Black Lives Matter, would be this, especially the heads that actually scammed everyone. Is it that you don't want any of your kind, us, to not move into white neighborhoods because you don't want to ruin your opportunity? The second question would be, Black Lives Matter is just a money grab to you, huh? But nobody's going to say that. No, 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 not at all. Then you've got these fucking teachers that are out here taking down the American flag, and they basically are forcing each and every one of our children to pledge allegiance to the LGBT flag. Really? Well, just to let you guys know, especially that teacher, that little fuckface, right? The fucking little yam bag. That motherfucker who was saying CRT and all this shit, and how if you get them to go against us, the real Americans, how you can they can turn your kids into communists. I mean, shit is hitting the fan, guys. No doubt, Mister Did it. Yup. As soon as I got my check, I was gone. That's right. That's right. And I'm glad that these teachers have been eliminated. They have been fired. They can no longer work within that district. That means they got to go to other states. And I'm happy. You know what else I'm happy about? That Republicans call for Biden's impeachment. But White House rhinos like McConnell and the two-faced Lindsey Graham, you know, the guy that sounds like this, that was going against Trump and called Trump all types of names, but then was sucking on his orange nuts afterwards. Yeah, well, the two-faced Lindsey Graham never wanted this, but then backs up the left to try to impeach Trump for no reason, right? Over a phone call. They try to call it quid pro quo. And what happened? What happened to that quid pro quo? Because if you take a look at it, what the fuck did Biden just do? with the Ukrainian president. What did he just do? In order to cover all that up. That's what he wanted. Isn't that quid pro quo? Hmm? So where the fuck are you so-called fucking rhinos? You so-called fucking leftists. Now that it's in your lap, it's in your field, why aren't you quick to call this? Why aren't you quick to try to impeach this motherfucker? It's okay. You know why? That's right, Mike. Don't homeschool him, brother. I'm glad this happened because now I would like you guys to check this shit out now. The Taliban mocked Biden right when they threw a parade in their streets. And they were parading with our Humvees and our weaponry. No one on this stream and no one in the comment section, once this live becomes a fucking video, can argue with me or anyone else here when we say this. Under Trump, this never would have happened. Never. What's up, Jonathan? Hell yeah, Maze, that shit was funny. No one can argue this. Under Trump, this never would have happened. Meanwhile, you have Stuart Scheller, who was a former Marine, gets fired from the service because he asked for former officers, the higher ups, for accountability. And he was discharged. So let me ask you guys a question. Because we Americans are asking for accountability as well. So, if he got fired from the military for wanting accountability and speaking the truth, what's going to happen to us? FEMA camps? Mask mandates? Forced vax jobs? Is that what's going to happen to us? Or maybe something worse. Maybe something worse. Maybe you'll lock us up at home, in our homes, keeping us as prisoners. Not being able to eat and buy anything, but using our homes for our own prisons. And calling what do you call that? What do you call that? What do you call that? It's disgusting. It's very fucking disgusting. Now, before I go any further, I just want to let you guys know, whoever wants to donate to the channel, and thank you for the donations today. I would like to thank each and every one of y'all. You guys can go to Cash App, which is $ the Boxing Jedi, or paypal.me/Jcado Fight Page. Whatever you contribute will actually help. A brother like myself, of course, ask anybody on here. I've been shadow banned, and I'm very happy that you guys have been alerted, way late, but alerted, that I was on today. And I also would like to thank each and every one of the elite contributors to this channel. They are the reason why this channel stays up. Mr. Tony Boswell, OG Boogie, Lisa Bales, Electro Jed, Sergeant Major, Mark Unrivaled, Truth Son, Brian Harkin, Jasmine Castillo, 10 Players and TPG, and Mr. Mark Adams. Thank you very much. You guys are the fucking best. And anyone else who contributes, your name should be and shall be added to the elite list. Thank you very much. Now, Possum Face Biden checks his watch while our troops were being transferred to this country and family. Gold Star families are done with Biden. He went to meet them and they walked the fuck out on him. Now let me lash at the media. Let me lash out at the left as well, and you fucking Democratic supporters. Whether you're liberal, moderate, it doesn't matter. You voted Biden, it's your fault. Trump adored Gold Star families. And the left had used an Indian couple where he held up the book, the Constitution, like Trump didn't know. You need to read the. Shut the fuck up. Fuck you. Because Mr. and Mrs. Najiramba, whoever the fuck you are, and I don't give a fuck if you're a gold star, that shit, you're a fucking traitor to your own son. You disgraced your own son's memory by doing that. Why? Because this fucking president did nothing but love your son after you tried to shit on him and did and has done much more for the military. What does Biden do? You get a salute and a great speech and a hug from Trump. But with these motherfuckers, what do you get from them? A look at his watch? A look at his fucking watch? And this is what I was waiting for. What's up, Ranger? How are you? We're going to have a discussion like human beings, because I don't know if you're a man or a female. And peace to the Army. My father served. Vietnam, 173rd Airborne. Gold jump wings. Silver jump wings. Purple heart. And I can show you that. Thank you for your service as well. Now, let me read your comment. I'm certainly not a fan of Biden, but it's not fair to blame Biden for everything in Afghanistan. And why aren't you talking about what Trump told Gold Star families? You see? And I just did. I just did, sir. And this is exactly why. Everything that has been twisted by the media about that situation with that Gold Star family, which was only one, they used him. And that they use them to the point that you don't even see them in the spotlight anymore. Now, where are the parents of that fallen soldier, right? Where are they now? They should be speaking on this, and they're not. So you coming in late and asking me or telling me why aren't I talking about what Trump told the Gold Star families? I did that already. And Trump has done more for Gold Star families. Trump has done more for families of fallen soldiers and the military in itself as a whole than any of these presidents have done. On top of that, Biden is the blame for what's going on. You see, because when you leave a blueprint on how to pull out of a hostile country like that and you don't follow it, I mean, how is it that you don't see that he evacuated the fucking army and officials before Americans and some of our allies? On top of that, what is this shit with promised visas? Quid pro quo. On top of that, how is it that you go and you say it was not you, but Biden says it is the greatest pull out of a country ever, when it's not, because even the leftist media is criticizing this man and saying that was wrong. Then he comes out and says, we never evacuated any of the officials. 5 minutes later, you see helicopters pulling off with the U.S. officials. So it is Biden's fault as to what happened in Afghanistan these past weeks and days. Not as a whole, but the way he's trying to parade and say he ended a war And the war is still going on. Where the way he's trying to have everyone give him kudos for an operation that leaves not only our allies, more Americans left to die. What's up, OG Boogie? What's up, Mark? I hope I answered your question, Mr. Ranger. And thank you once again for your service, and thank you for that. Thank you for the for your question. Thank you so much. You know what I'm saying? 83 billion dollars within the span of 20 years to Afghanistan. On top of that, you leave behind weaponry for them? Our weaponry? Our high-tech weaponry? Of course it's his fault. Under Trump, this never would have happened. Under anything, it never would have happened. Under any other president. Shit. Even Bush wasn't that fucking stupid. And this is what they're telling you. You see? Everything you're saying is basically leftist media propaganda. They are lying to you, Ranger. Ranger, they are lying to you. Let's just say I'm Trump and you're Biden, right? I'm leaving office. There's a big mess in Afghanistan that I said I was ready to pull them out. But and then I saw that that's not the way to do it. So I leave you instructions on exactly how to do it safely. That's circulating now. Trump did leave plans, great plans, which was evacuate our allies and our American citizens out of there, take the military and the weaponry, and we're good. He didn't follow that. He did everything reverse. Everything Trump set up, everything Trump has done, they have done in reverse. Border, the border, they shut down to stop building the border. Why? Because this is the way Democrats make money. You may not like it, but it's the truth. This is what they do. They use racism, they weaponize it. On top of that, order out of chaos, which is what's been happening in these liberal states, and they're still going on. If you take a good look at the red states, here comes divine intervention now. How come this hurricane hasn't devastated red states, but only blue states like New York? Right, right? They're all in devastation right now. Hmm. Hmm. You got a mural of George Floyd who was being idolized and worshipped. Lightning strikes it. Hmm. Hmm. Divine intervention, perhaps. Hmm. Maybe. Maybe not. So, can somebody please tell me where's the quid pro quo with Biden trying to bribe the Ukrainian president as to covering up what's happening now? Because that came out too. Or is this just a World War One mentality, like you guys say? No, no, no. What happens is you people live for the media to direct your life. You guys live for the media to direct your way of being, to stay stuck in the matrix. Meanwhile, they program you to think that you know what you're speaking of. But if you haven't, and I repeat, if you haven't done research on both sides, you will not know what's going on if you just listen to one. And no, Trump did not want to up and leave. You see, this is exactly what I mean. Leftist propaganda, fed through MK Ultra, so you can repeat verbatim of what they're saying. Trump always, and I repeat, Trump always had a plan. And he was going to execute that plan because he won the second He won the second election. Sorry, I had to drink something. But it was stolen. And the audits they're being tallied up again. It's not looking good for them. It's not looking good for the left at all. Not enough to overturn it, but enough to let us know that, yeah, your vote doesn't count to these leftists. You know what, Ranger? I'm going to have to go tell you to go fuck yourself. Now you're calling me a liar, but yet you listen to liars. You listen to liars. You listen to MSNBC. You listen to CNN. You listen to every fucking body because this is what you sound like. Have you even gone and listened to Mark Levin? Have you even gone and listened to Dan Bongino? Have you even gone and listened to anyone that is actually debunking these motherfuckers thread by thread? No, you haven't. What's sad is that you served this country, supposedly. I don't know. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt. But what's sad is that you served this country and now all of a sudden you think that this leftist propaganda is exactly what is, and it's not. And you're mad because your vote for Biden, because I know you voted for Biden, is fucking us up. That's exactly what's wrong with you. And the rest of your friends that wear Kool-Aid in their hair, the rest of your friends that fuck their own mother, because this is true, it's not an insult, it's the truth. You guys are weird, and that's sad. Have a good life. And there's a couple of Rangers that are on here, and they can tell you're not a Ranger. You're Fugazi. Okay? See ya. Anyone else want to call me a liar without doing their research? See how I try to give these leftists the benefit of the doubt? You see the engine that we're fighting against? They all have been brainwashed to the point that they feel that they're standing on their soapbox and they feel that they're right. They feel that they need to be heard. But what we're listening to coming from your fucking mouths is nothing but propaganda. How are you going to say Trump never had a plan, and just because the election was stolen from him because he was going to execute it the second term or wasn't able to? Why do you think they pulled him out of there? You see, Ranger fuckface? What you don't understand here is this is all set up because now China comes in. Okay, Ranger fuckface? You don't know what's going on, and I can tell you never served. As a matter of fact, I've got full-blooded fucking soldiers here with me, my people, my brothers, that already have told you, you ain't no fucking Ranger. I bet you didn't know that Navy SEALs, as well as Ranger Team Go, Ranger Team, have been doing side missions saving 60 at a time from Afghanistan. You didn't know that, did you? Of course you didn't. But you want to come on here, Brian Stelter was right! Leave my Fredo alone! Ralph Macchio, aka Rachel Maddow, was right! The fuck out of here with your bullshit. I can already tell, and I gave you the benefit of the doubt. I said thank you for your service, but I gotta say thank you for allowing me to wipe my feet on your bullshit. Once again, anyone who wants to donate to the channel, if you like the content, if you like the news, if you know I'm keeping you in the loop, I am being shadow banned. I'm fighting these forces. You'll be fighting along with me and the elite donors of this channel. You can donate to Cash App now, $ the Boxing Jedi, or PayPal at paypal.me/jcotto fight page. So this motherfucker wants to come out and say it's sad. It's sad. Exactly, TJ. You see? Exactly. Exactly. Trump is letting the legal investigations play out. But then you've got these fucking, these fucking CSNBC and all these motherfuckers that are pushing daily propaganda to distract people. It's crazy. You're absolutely right. Yeah, Rachel Maddow looks like Ralph Macchio, Kylo. Oh yeah, that's without a question. That's fucking Ralph Macchio. So, any of you guys on the left want to tell me exactly when we're going to impeach this motherfucker, this mummy face, this possum face looking motherfucker by the name of Joe Biden for his quid pro quo with the Ukrainian president trying to bribe him to keep everything that's been going on hush hush? Anybody? Because Ranger Fuckface couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? My man OG says, I just want to know what unit he participated in the Ranger, because if he's supporting the present cabinet member, I know he's full of poopy. Exactly, OG Boogie. Exactly, my brother. Exactly. That's why I told him, bro, you got to be careful what the fuck you're saying, because nobody from the armed services right now is on Biden's side, son. You're absolutely right, OG. Love you, brother. Mike D says, I wonder if Trump will build his own social media platform. Yeah, he's trying to, Mike. He's trying to, my bro. And it's good to see you, man, Mike. For real, it's good to see you back on here, man. For real, brother. Missed you, bro. Missed you. So now understand that, guys. What I am saying here is basically to keep us alert. What you guys are saying, your input, your insights, like OG just told us, it keeps us on our toes. We are all we've got. Antonio Mosley. He says, he asks, excuse me. Yes, I have a question. Was the Afghanistan army being trained by the U.S. to defend themselves from the Taliban when America pulled out their army? Yes, sir. That was the whole mission, to train them so that way we can leave. And this is why Ranger Fuckface didn't know what he was talking about when he said that Trump was going to pull out the same way. Bullshit. Trump laid out the plan and he got cheated out of the election, so he wasn't able to what? To what? Executed it. Executed. Right? So instead he left it for Biden to do and left it to him. And what happened? Just like he did everything and signed against and took down everything that Trump built to make a better America, like the wall and everything else, what happened? And now in courts, you have oh shit, things being overturned now, where you stay in Mexico until you know what I'm saying, until you're legal in the United States. The shit that Trump made, Biden tried to take that off, and the court said, I don't think so. God is working his magic. Or should I say, I'm sorry, Lord, forgive me. God is working his miracles. Things will come to pass, but we have to stay resilient. We have to stay vigilant, and we have to stay clear of mind, meaning do not watch television. He sure did, Jonathan. You're damn right about that. He sure did. He sure did, brother. OG Boogie's with the scoop. He says, ISAF soldiers were trained by numerous units of the armed forces. That I would not mention. That's right, brother. I have a sergeant major on here that'll tell you things as well. I have the Star Wars dad, who's a retired officer of the Army, a major, who can tell you what it is. See, I walk with the army of God. I walk with these brave men. I walk with these heroes. I walk with these fucking warriors. So nobody can tell me what the fuck it is except for them. If I was saying something wrong and it was a lie, oh, oh, OG Boogie definitely would have called me. Oh, Star Wars Dad definitely would have called me. Oh, Sergeant Major Maury would have called me. They all would have told me what you're speaking is bullshit, but they're not. Exactly. Exactly, Antonio, bro. I love you, bro. You're a fucking genius. He says technically Ranger fuckface missed a mate, and I added in the fuckface. It wasn't Antonio. He says Ranger fuckface. Once again, it was me that added the fuckface in. Missed a major point in Trump execution. Trump plan was to slowly take out the U.S. Army and U.S. citizens. That, sir, is correct. It's not that hard, especially when you're not MK Ultra, especially when you're not listening to television, you're not watching CNN, you're not watching any of these fucking dumpster news channels that are lying to you. And finally, we're going to get into something that's very scary. Very fucking scary. Ida, Hurricane Ida, was created. I want to tell you guys something right now. There is no climate crisis. It's called change of weather. These motherfuckers are talking about climate apocalypse. Listen, had that been the case, Ida would have hit even more states. But for some reason, the blue states are being punished. Have you noticed that? If you don't believe anything I'm saying, take a look at the weather map. Take a good look at where they have actually followed the damage that Ida has been causing, and you'll see blue states. Blue states. That's right, blue states. And the CIA trained the Taliban. That was just given to me. The CIA trained the Taliban. So there's nothing that anyone else out there can tell us. Nothing. This whole shit that has been going on with all of this climate change and it's just climate change. It's the change of weather. Let me explain something to you guys. I live in Florida. Florida, we're right at the place where basically up north, your weather's created here. We see it all. We see the beginning of it. We see the beginning of hurricanes, the beginning of thunder showers, the beginning of storms. There is no such thing as a climate apocalypse. This Green New Deal shit is bullshit. It's just a money laundering scheme for them to get more money. So they open up all these organizations so they can keep getting the funds and they can keep putting it towards their fucking agendas. Know what I'm saying? And it gets to a point that these people are real fucking dangerous, bro, with their lies. It's not really them, it's really their lies. It's really their words. Ida was fucking created. If we take a look at the spectrum here, HARP, right? The HARP program, everybody knows about that. Changing weather, creating catastrophes. Why? Because it brings money. It's amazing on how they have all these programs that are able to manipulate weather. But like I said, the last Politics with Vulgarity stream, in the last Vulgarity stream, it seems like these guys don't know exactly what they're doing with their own technology because It's either divine intervention that the blue states are being punished for what they've done, or this Project Harp, they just don't know how to use it, and it's going everywhere now. It's a shit show out here. What's going on? I want to welcome Electrojet back home. God bless you, my brother. We are all happy that you're back home, my friend. I will call you in a few. Most definitely. I'm happy that you're good, man. God bless you, brother. Everybody, Electrojet's back home, man. God bless you, kid. So Ida was created, bro. And most of these storms have been created with this HARP program. And I want y'all to do the research. Take a good look at what I'm saying with these hurricanes. They've only been hitting the blue states. It's dangerous, it's dirty. But you know what, guys? We are all under protection. It's funny on how we're all wearing the armor of God. If you don't know, check it out. Are you still eating well? Are you able to come home to your family and still have the same atmosphere and share a good meal and be happy without any of this shit dusting off to you? Because if you are, you have been chosen. You are protected. You and your family are blessed. Just in case you didn't know that. Because now when you look around away from your home, everything out there is falling apart. Because everyone is not giving thanks and praise. Everyone is not giving thanks and praise. So if you're able to go home and kiss your children if you have any, your wife or your girlfriend, you're able to see your family, be thankful. Be thankful for everything that you have right now. Be thankful that no harm has come to you and no harm will come to you. Be thankful. Be thankful. Need to be thankful because we are protected. What's up? What's going on, Mala? Even if you're in another country, if you're still able to come home safely and things around you are falling apart, not within your circle, you have been chosen to either one, be part of what God's plan is, or two, you just have been chosen. You just have been chosen. You just have been chosen to see the coming events. You just have been chosen. You have been chosen. And you should be thankful. And before you rest your head, you need to be thankful. Before you close your eyes, you need to be thankful. Before you eat, you are blessed. I am blessed. If you're still able to generate money, and the Most High has moved everything that's going on around you away from you, you are blessed. Otherwise than that, this has been your Politics with Vulgarity. Once again, please donate to the channel. It would be greatly appreciated. You can go over to $ the Boxing Jedi at Cash App or PayPal at paypal.me/jcotto Fight Page. Please help the channel stay strong. and to grow. Thank you to all the elite contributors. Thank you to those who have contributed today. And I just want to let you guys know something before I go, man. Remember what I said. If you're able to come home to tranquility and you're just witnessing what's going around you, what's going on around you without even being touched, you have been chosen to see exactly what these times are going to bring. And possibly, you just might see the Creator come here, the second coming. Otherwise than that, this has been your Politics with Vulgarity. I will be back at 10 p.m., which should be in an hour, for the Jedi's invitation. God bless. Stay vigilant. Love God. Gain more knowledge to be wise.